Hi, I'm Multicise, founder of Mob Lifestyle, and I'm here today to show you how to get the most out of your multi-size gym. And now I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to set up the multi-size gym.
In order to use the multi-size gym, you need to learn the basic setups. These will allow us to use the 30+ exercises the gym offers. In order to use the multi-size gym in the high position, insert your gym through an open doorway. You must set the crossbar on the top edge of the door frame and secure it in place. Then brace the ends of the elbows against the opposite side of the door frame. If there is a door attached to the door frame, please make sure that the door hinges on the crossbar are on the same side of the door frame. In order to use the multi-size gym in the medium position, you must first attach the top and bottom sections by securing with the safety pins. Then install your multi-size gym through an open doorway. You must set the crossbar at the top edge of the door frame and secure it in place by pulling the tension straps, wrapping under the door frame, and clamping to the front. In order to use the multi-size gym in the low position, you must first disconnect the top section from the bottom by pulling the safety pins off the vertical bars and set aside the top part. Now you must orient the unit so that the ends of the parallel bars face upward. Next, set the crossbar on the floor, and be sure to brace the ends against the opposite side of the door frame. There are 4 main sections of the body we will be engaging. The first section will be exercises that pertain to the biceps.
Now let's work out the bicep because everybody loves a tight arm.
The first exercise is the standing cable curl. This exercise specifically targets the biceps. Bring the bar towards your forehead. Be sure to keep your elbows in a lateral position relative to the floor. The second exercise is the kneeling bicep curl. This exercise specifically targets the biceps. To perform this exercise, bring the bar towards your chin. The third exercise is the seated bicep curl. This exercise specifically targets the biceps. The fourth exercise is the pull-up with the rotating handle. This exercise specifically targets the biceps, shoulders, and back. For the starting position, be sure that your palms are facing outward, and as you pull up, they should end up facing each other. The fifth exercise is the pull-up with a closed grip. This exercise specifically targets the biceps, shoulders, and lower back. Be sure when performing this exercise to keep your body in a stable position, not swaying. Now we will cover those exercises pertaining to the triceps.
Now let's hit the triceps. You don't want to forget the triceps because they actually are 2/3 of your arm.
Exercise 6 is the cable extension. This exercise specifically targets the triceps. Be sure to keep your elbows in order to get a full extension while keeping your arms lateral to the ground in order to isolate the muscle. Exercise 7 is the pushdown. This exercise specifically targets the triceps. Be sure to keep your elbows against your body when performing this exercise. Exercise 8 is the reverse pushdown. This exercise specifically targets the triceps. Be sure to keep your elbows tight up against your body when performing this exercise. Exercise 9 is the kneeling pushdown. This exercise specifically targets the triceps. Be sure to keep your elbows against your body when performing this exercise. Exercise 10 is the kneeling cable extension. This exercise specifically targets the triceps. When performing this exercise, make sure to get a full extension. Exercise 11 is the inclined push-up behind the back. This exercise specifically targets the triceps. Exercise 12 is the straight bar dip. This exercise specifically targets the triceps. Exercise 13 are dips. This exercise specifically targets the triceps, shoulders, and upper chest. Exercise 14 is the wide grip push-up. This exercise specifically targets the triceps, shoulders, and outer chest. Exercise 15 is the incline push-ups. This exercise specifically targets the triceps, shoulders, and inner chest. Exercise 16 is the closed grip push-up. This exercise specifically targets the triceps, shoulders, and chest. Next, we'll be covering those exercises pertaining to the core.
Now let's hit some abs to be able to get that beach body.
Exercise 17 is the side oblique sit-up. This exercise specifically targets the abs and the obliques. Exercise 18 is the knee hip raise. This exercise specifically targets the abs, lower back, and obliques. Exercise 19 is the straight leg sit-up. This exercise specifically targets the abs, legs, and lower back. Exercise 20 is the bent leg sit-up. This exercise specifically targets the abs, legs, and the lower back. Exercise 21 are the leg lifts. This exercise specifically targets the lower abs, triceps, and legs. Exercise 22 is the hip raise oblique. This exercise specifically targets the lower abs, the obliques, triceps, and legs. And finally, we will be covering those exercises pertaining to the back.
Now let's hit the back. It's one of the most neglected muscles out there because you're always looking forward.
Exercise 23 is the wide grip pull-up. This exercise specifically targets the shoulders and back. Exercise 24 is the narrow grip pull-up on the rotating handles. This exercise specifically targets the shoulders and the back. Exercise 25 is the narrow grip pull-up. This exercise specifically targets the shoulders, traps, and back. Exercise 26 is the inverse pull-ups closed grip. This exercise specifically targets the upper back, biceps, and shoulders. Exercise 27 is the inverse pull-up on the rotating handles. This exercise specifically targets the upper back, biceps, traps, and shoulders. Exercise 28 is the inverse pull-ups wide grip. This exercise specifically targets the upper back, biceps, traps, and the shoulders. Exercise 29 is the narrow grip inverse pull-up. This exercise specifically targets the upper back, biceps, traps, and shoulders. Exercise 30 is the seated cable row. This exercise specifically targets the upper back, traps, and rear deltoids. Exercise 31 is the kneeling cable row. This exercise specifically targets the middle back.
Miles will leave it here. I hope you were able to get the most out of your multi-size gym. And if you happen to be a resident of South Florida and you're interested in private sessions or more information about our products, please go ahead and check out our website.